up, guys? Welcome to the garage. This is 3 Minute Thursday, a new segment that I'm going to be introducing where I take 3 minutes and break down a couple of simple things that are going to make your season much more enjoyable on your brand new Polaris snowmobile. For this one, I got a Chaos 850. I'm going to be working on my front suspension, and I'm going to set my baseline setup so that when I go out for my first ride, I have something to start with, and from there I'll be able to fine-tune my suspension all season long. So the first thing I'm going to do is with the spanner wrench that comes in your Polaris snowmobile in the new kit, is I've backed off the spring tension on this coil. I'm going to add a 1/2 inch of preload to this coil, and that's going to be my baseline setting for suspension preload. So to do that, I back the spring all the way off so that it's static, and then I'll just add tension. I'm measuring off of the bottom of the collar because that's the most consistent way, is measuring off of the retaining collar. Now I've got my 1/2 inch preload on the ski shock spring. I'm gonna bring the retaining nut down, lock it into place. So now that I have my spring preload set to a 1/2 inch, that'll be my baseline setting on both sides. I'll flip it over onto the other side and do much of the same. And so the next thing that I'm going to do is set my low speed clicker adjustment. So for now, I've backed it all the way out, and so that I'm at 0. And the first click, you don't count. And then from there, I'm going to count how many clicker adjustments are on this low speed dial, and then come back from there to halfway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 14 clicks. I'm going to come back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I have my baseline set up for my low speed setting. I'll do the same thing with the high speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 clicks on the high speed, so I'm going to come back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that I've got my clicker adjustments done, I'm ready to roll the sled over, do the other side so that they match identically, and then head out onto the trail. Okay guys, to explain this one as clearly as I can, I do all of my adjustment with the low speed first. So the low speed will be like your 1 to 2 foot deep holes on the trail. When you hit walls, when you're climbing and you're hitting creeks while you're on the side hill, that is all low speed travel. And when you use the red dial, the high speed, that's when you get like the small chatter, or if you're on edge and you hit an old track and you have an abrupt impact, that is your high speed adjustment. And so between those two, you'll be able to find a happy medium for a setting that'll work all the way across the board. Make sure you guys tune in next week for 3 Minute Thursday. We'll be talking about rear suspension setup on this Chaos 850, adjusting it for different types of riding in your area, and how to make it wheelie or less wheelie. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so I can keep doing shit like this.